What's up, my sweethearts? What it do? It's your girl Jennifer. I'm the runners, my sweethearts. Get your lighters all the way up so we can run this thing like cardio. My sweethearts, like I said, lighters all the way up. My sweetheart, this is part 2 on Kalina Collier story. Okay, my sweethearts, let your girl tell you something like this. Yes, I've been seeing a lot of people saying like, well, I haven't seen it, but when my sweethearts asked me, Jennifer the realist, have you seen a lot of people saying that it's the story made up, the story is fake, the story not real? Yeah, I see that, okay? But let me let y'all know some real stuff, my sweethearts. I never, out the whole Kalina Collier story, that's why I had to switch my title, because I never thought the girl was missing. I didn't. I didn't know she was missing. I thought the girl Kalina, when I seen the story and her, recording the resorts, how they was treating her and things like that, my sweethearts, I was taking that as she was showing us how Jamaica was a piece of shit, how they was lying about her her COVID test and things like that. That's what I thought. I didn't thought like the girl was gone. I thought they were treating her like cold cash shit. That's just what I thought. I thought when she got there, they were treating her all crazy, and maybe trying to sex traffic her off by putting it in different rooms, different from her friends and things like that. So don't get it twisted. When I heard this Kalina Collier story from her, and I heard her ramping and raging, when she was recording, what I got out that story was they're treating her like garbage over in Jamaica. She's over there. They lied about her test results because she knows she wasn't sick, as she said she took her test in the States and in Jamaica. Okay. So I was trying to put awareness out for the young lady, because just in case the young lady don't make it back to America, the U.S., just in case because I know how it is. They see them young girls looking cute. Now they gotta look cute, but they see them young girls out there with their little outfits on because they're going to Caribbeans, islands where it's nice at. Yes, something can happen to them. Yes, they can be sex trafficking. Yes, they can be raped. Yes, they can be kidnapped. Yes. Sorry, my sweethearts. But yes, that can happen to young girls who travel across the countries alone. So that's what I got out of her video when I did see her video and her making that video. And when she said she's seeing cameras, who is me? Who is any of us? If somebody afraid like that, and they say they claim they see cameras and things like that, I'm not dug walking nobody that's terrified for their life. First of all, this young girl, this young sweetheart baby is over cross seas. She feeling a certain way because she don't believe she have COVID. She believed that the test is a lie. She believed that something's going on. You know what? When things like that happen, who is us not to take something serious like that? I know how it is when they want to treat you like a perv, or you feel like you're being perverted by men 8 feet tall. So yeah, that's what I feel about it. I feel as though she should have went live. She should have went live. Yes, she should have. Go live, baby. Call your mama. If you feel like something not right anywhere, somebody taking advantage of you or anything, or treating you a certain kind of way, call your mama. Ain't nothing wrong with going live to put vigilant to that. Now, if she's a liar, then yes, she need to be exposed of that also. But yeah, that's what I got out of the Kalina Collier. I really got that something was wrong with the girl. Even if she was upset that she had to quarantine. Okay, she's upset. She only there for 3 days. She's not there for 14 days. I'd have been afraid. I'd have been scared. So, my sweethearts, I kept digging, and I seen something on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to been her writing this, so I'm gonna read it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read it off. To everyone that's been following my story and giving genuine support, I appreciate it. I have said a long time that I was never missing. See that? Nor was I kidnapped. I tried to stay silent because this is something that will be handled legally and because the response to my situation was completely overwhelming. Following my negative COVID test, the hotel proceeded to cover their tracks once word got out and forced me to stay at the resort for the remainder of my quarantine. I believe they did change it up. Once this girl yelled for help and got it across the whole national world, I believe they cleaned it up. They got to clean it up so people could still want to come there. Every single day I was harassed by the hotel to make a statement, to save face for them, to basically make it seem like everything I said was a lie. I believe you, sweetheart. I am here to say that nothing I said was in my life was a lie. These people will say anything to save face. I believe that, baby. I believe it. They leaked the phone number of my friends who were on the trip with me, as well as my mother's. And you know what, sweetheart? If they did leak your friend's number, let somebody call y'all. Let them call you. And I answer the phone and be like, what? I said the Hotel Jamaica ain't shit. It ain't shit. Let them leak them numbers. What the numbers gonna do? Somebody call you, curse them out, sweetheart. That's your story. There ain't nobody's story out here. I wish that was my sister. Leak her number. Everything that girl said, everything wasn't a lie. Of the friends on the trip with me as well as my mother's. I understand that I went live and reached out for help. But my story is now beginning to be told for me and I won't have that. You can tell your own story then. Tell it. Because the only thing I'm here for Jennifer M. the realist to say is that this young lady called out, reached out as she was screaming for help. That's what I seen. I seen her saying how trifling the resort was, how she was fearing for her life because she just didn't know. Let's read the rest of it. Let's go. Let me see. For me, and I won't have that. I have said multiple times publicly that I was not missing. They sent the police to me at the resort to try and intimidate me to making a statement for a long time ago that I was never missing, nor was I kidnapped. I tried to stay silent because this is something that will be handled legally and because the response to my situation was completely overwhelming again. Following my negative COVID test, like I said, the hotel proceeded to cover their tracks once word got out, like I said. And forced me to stay at the resort for the remainder of my quarantine. Every single day I was harassed, like she said, by the hotel to make a statement. Again, she keeps saying this. This don't make no sense. They sent the police to me at the resort to try to intimidate me into making a statement for a resort that wronged me from the beginning. When we arrived at the airport, a lady named Odetta Dyer, who is part of Jamaican tourism, who has been approached us, that's what it said, who has approached us after following us to the airport and demanding a statement after we told her no over 30 times. She proceeded to take unwarranted photos of my mother and I. She was trying to force me to say that my live was fake. My family and friends were harassed by numerous trolls and disgusting, sick people on the internet. I know my truth and I don't need the approval of anyone on here or anywhere. The proof is in the pudding and I have nothing further to say on this situation. For those who are actually concerned, thank you. First of all, like I said, once again, this something suspicious to me because if you're going to quarantine them all separately. You know what I'm saying? Or why they was all separated. Like I'm saying, I don't know. What I'm going to say this is, if this young lady felt a certain way, if she felt like her stay was a lie, if she felt like she was about to be sex trafficking or what she could have been, what she could have been. Because it was a couple of years, 2 years ago, another young lady got slaughtered down Jamaica. So act like y'all ain't heard about that story. Like I said, if this young lady out here yelling for help, calling for help, or trying to put her story out here and say she been getting treated a certain way, who is we to say this ain't happened? We ain't spend this week with this girl. I didn't. So on some real stuff, I'm happy this young lady is back to the States where she from. Because if it wasn't for her mama dying to get up there, traveling to get to this girl, she probably wouldn't have made it back home. This don't make no sense. It don't. Kudos to her mom for being an A1 day one and being on her daughter's tailcoat. She came up in there and got hers and waited for hers. And I don't blame her. This don't make no sense. You can't go to Jamaica and have a good time. My sweethearts, I'm going to let y'all hear the video of her and her mama when they get to the airport, of how they still was being harassed. My sweethearts, I'm right here. Yeah, let y'all hear a phone call of somebody calling and, wanting to speak to Kalina or see if she's okay. And I'm going to show you what they did with that. Okay? Listen to this.
Okay, well, we're friends and we're very concerned. Because she's been posting on social media saying that she's being held captive and she's scared for her life. So I'm very concerned right now. And now that I'm calling, I'm not able to get to her. With you, this information is not true. However, if you wish to speak to the Ministry of Health as this situation has escalated to the government, you are free to do so. But I just want to reassure you that this information is not true. Okay. You can quarantine at our property, but if you wish to get additional information, you can contact our Ministry of Health as well as the government. They have all the details. Okay, and Sabrina, you did reach out to her, and is she the one saying that she does not want to receive calls? She is the one that doesn't want to. So she said she. And we have to respect her privacy at this time. Okay.
Do you see that, my sweetheart? The operator trying to act like that young lady, Kalina, said she do not want any phone calls. She do not want to accept any calls. Are you believing this? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that young girl told them people at that Jamaican resort, if anybody called me from the U.S., anybody from outside of the U.S., anybody concerned and called for me, I don't want to speak to them. I don't believe that. I believe this is a lie. Okay? I really believe this is a lie. I do not believe that young girl would say she don't want to talk to no one on the outside when she was sitting there making videos with her phone.
I just wanted on record, because I'm recording the call, I just wanted on record that you actually reached out to her just now and she said she's refusing the call. Not a problem. All right, thank you.
You see that? Unbelievable. She don't want to speak to no one. Now, I don't believe that for the resort. I believe they're lying on that. Listen to the beginning of it, my sweethearts. The very beginning of the phone call.
Hi, Sabrina. I was being connected to Kalina's room and somehow I came to you. I'm not sure why. Let me check if she's accepting calls at this time. Just a moment, please.
So basically, my sweethearts, they trying to get in touch with the girl. Everybody giving them run around, a run around. First of all, she's quarantined. How it's hard to get to her? Why nobody can't speak to her to see if she's okay? I just don't trust it. I don't. My sweethearts, they basically harassing the girl at the hotel, what is the airport? To me, I'm gonna let y'all listen, my sweethearts. Listen to this.
Because she's a mess. She's disgusting. The nerve of you. Sunday morning, the nerve of you. You don't have no kind of dignity or no kind of respect. Sorry. Disgusting woman like you. No. You want to put on the shop and get the fucking show you want. Come out of my face. Excuse me. I'm home. You don't take out no police. We don't mind my business. I'm here minding my business. No, let me talk to her. She's a police. No, but why are they coming to us with their minding my business? I'm here. She's like, this harassing.
So basically, my sweetheart, she's at the airport, it seemed like to me, and they still harassing the girl. I mean, they taking pictures of her and things like that. What I got out of it again, my sweethearts, is a young girl and her friends went to Jamaica to go have a good time. She had got hemmed up because she's supposed to have the corona. She claimed she didn't have, she wasn't, they lied about her test. That's what I got. I got when they took it in the back, they didn't treat them very fairly, very well. They treat them rude, things like that. That's what I got out of the whole Kalina Collier story when she went to Jamaica. How she felt as though she was being violated and things like that. And okay, she can feel this way she want to feel, can't she? I mean, she's the guest. Can't she feel if she felt violated or she felt whatever? That's her thoughts. Straight up, that's her thoughts. Wait a minute, my sweethearts. Yeah, that's her thoughts and or whatever she thinking. So once again, I did not feel as though, I mean, if she lying and things like that, my sweethearts, we will find out. We will find out. You have no choice but to find out if she's lying. That will come out. But this is crazy. I just see that she went, she panicked, she called her mom, she felt a certain way. She was locked in, she said that she didn't even have a way to get out the hotel room. You know what I'm saying? So she felt as though they didn't treat her swell. So I don't understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. If that hotel treated her like this, they weren't about being bashed for people to come back there. Y'all don't deserve to be for nobody to come back there if y'all treated someone like that. If y'all quarantine someone like that dirty, room dirty, animals on a curtain, treating people like that, no, nobody want to come back there and be quarantined. She's a young girl. Now, if she lied, that's something different. Now, that's another story.